Hey, Lynn, you still there?
Yeah, I can see that one.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Pretty good. How you doing, Ruby?
Good.
All right.
Looks good. See umpire meeting going on right now.
Excellent. Thank you. On Friday's game, who was doing the play-by-play?
Thomas.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I saw who's your friend Laurel.
Yeah.
When the balk happened, she was like, "What's that?" And I tried to explain.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember what you're talking about. I don't remember what happened, but I remember someone got to walk and they were confused.
Yeah, you're familiar with that play, right?
No.
Okay, it's kind of interesting. It's something that it's hard to see unless you're an umpire or a manager or a player watching around the course. And so once the pitcher puts his foot on the rabbits and he gets set, and they're always checking the runner.
Yeah.
Like if you're a runner, I can't do it.
Oh, you can't like fake them out. Oh, okay.
So that's an obvious one, but then the other thing is they do something wrong in the mechanics.
Okay.
Those are the things that are not so easy to catch.
Okay.
So then there wasn't time to explain it.
Perfect.
Anyway, that's what that is.
I'm also tweeting too, so I might ask you guys some questions.
Michael's really good.
Yeah.
Michael's really good.
Okay, perfect. I might ask you some questions about the tweeting.
I know how to tweet. But I can give you advice on what to say.
Yeah, I know how to tweet. You can tell me what's going on. If anything.
Good luck. Good luck, Helen. Okay. Whoa!
Okay, now we have sound. 2 outs, runner at second base. Ball is fouled up and away. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner at second on Luke Porter's double. Jackson Andrews on deck. On the mound, Mike Wise. Ball is up to Sanders. Count is 3-1. Behind the plate, number 8, Dominic Nolan for Nathan Hale. Here comes the pitch. Ball popped high on the infield. Pitcher wants it. And he takes it. 1 hit, no runs, no errors. 1 man left on the double by Luke Porter, going to the bottom of the first, no score. Let's have a look at the Lions defense here before we get underway. On the mound, Eli Trope behind the plate. William DeForest over there at first base is Luke Porter. Second base, Kurt Olschlager. Third base, Julian Sanders. Shortstop, Jack Potter. Left field, Brendan Chan. Center field, Corbin Carroll. And right field, Jackson Andrews. I'll finish up with the Hale defensive lineup. When they get back out to the field, and I may add a little bit as they come to the plate. Umpire lets everyone know that Trope has a couple of more pitches, and then it's time for the throwdown. As I was saying, there's some irregularities here with the broadcast, as there are with each of these different fields. Depends on how the camera lines up on the fence, the dimensions of the field, etc. You'll notice here home plate is very close to the backstop where I'm setting, probably maybe 20 feet, which makes it hard to get a good camera angle. Anything that hits the fence is going to give a little vibration, so make sure you're buckled into your Barca lounger. Maybe have taken your travel sickness medication. Do not adjust your set. It is conditions at the field. And here we go. Trope into the wind. Here comes his first pitch. Swung on and missed. A fastball. Threw that by Zach Stanger, number 9, the right fielder. No balls, 1 strike. Another fastball low. Best Stanger could do with that one was foul it off to the right, and he's in the hole 0-2. Got a good looking swing. Probably feeling like he's tuned into that Trope fastball, hoping he'll get another one. Let's see. On the outside corner it was. Called strike 3. 3 pitches, 1 out. Brings up Aiden Urbano, the center fielder. Ball popped down the right field line.
barely in play, but still out of the reach of the right fielder, Jackson Andrews. Strike one. Fastball up and away. 1 ball, 1 strike to Urbano. Fastball high, a little tough to catch up with for Urbano. Fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Slight breeze blowing from the third base side toward the first base side, which could be a little bit of advantage for a right-hander's breaking pitch. Here comes a 1-2 pitch, and DeForest on the outside edge swung on and fouled back. You may have seen the vibration in the camera that was promised. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Urbano. Tyler Miller on deck. Big left-handed hitting first baseman. Father who played at UW. Looks like he can swing the bat, but right now we're focused on Urbano. Comes the pitch from Trope. Strike 3 called. Quickly, Trope is figuring out the strike zone and looking for that corner. Allowed by the umpire. So that will be the inside part of the plate for the left-handed hitting Miller. We'll see what the umpire's strike zone on the outside is. There's a first clue. Strike call there. That looked pretty good. Now we just got to see how wide it goes. Trope trying to stay away from the top 3 hitters here in the lineup. Comes the pitch. Took something off of that one. It was a little too far outside. Comes the pitch. That one bounces in. 2 balls, 1 strike. Comes the 2-1 pitch. That one's up. 3-1. Fouled away. Count is full. I think the umpire may have said count is 2-2. I may be off one. We'll wait and see. Swung on and missed. Trope strikes out the side. The inning is over. Coming to the top of the second, no score.
Okay, great. Thank you. And please be kind. 2 more. Please be kind to me too. I don't have rabbit ears. Don't worry about it. There you go.
Pretty common just to have one umpire per game. Wow.
Okay, here we go. Top two. Jackson Andrews leading off in this scoreless game through one. There's that outside corner again. That one's a little too wide. 1 ball, 1 strike to Andrews. Up and away, 2 balls, 1 strike. Line drive, top spin, comes right down into the third baseman's glove. 1 down. Number 8, left fielder Brendan Chan to the plate. Slow breaking ball. Wyeth did not have a good grip on it, drifted far to the right. 1 ball, no strikes. Comes this next pitch. Very high in the zone. Top of the zone is what the Blue just said. 1 ball, 1 strike. Low and away strike. Find some black out there. That pitch is a little too high. 2-2. Ground ball out to short. Boots the ball. Not going to be able to make the play. And Chan is on at first base with 1 out on the E6. Tough infield out there. Saw many ball games here over the 12 years of Charlie's playing days. Strike called to Jared Ficus. Earned his way into the lineup with some of the hitting he's been doing lately. No pitching responsibilities today. He can just focus on the bat. Have himself a good time up there, hopefully. Comes the pitch from Wise. Ball is up, 1-1. Toss over to get Chan back. Chan does have wheels, and he will run. Swung on and missed. One ball, 2 strikes. Breaking ball, there goes the runner. Throw down. Behind the runner. Chan is in safely with the stolen base. Pitch was wide. Catcher had to recover to get his throw. Ball is wide, count is full. And Chan's going to third. There's a throw down. Offline again. He's going to be safe. knocked the base out of its position there. Coach Sundin trying to clear the dirt away from the place where the base goes so they can get it back in and get the game rolling again.
Yeah, Kurt.
So that was ball 4 to Ficus. He's down there at first base. Chan over at third. Kurt Olschlager, second baseman, at the plate. Now Wise has his hands full with runners at first and third, 1 down. Pitch is high. Ficus with the lead. Pitcher checks the runner. Comes the pitch. Ball's hit to the first baseman. He's going to go down to second. Back to first. He's going to hold the ball. So on the 3-6 fielder's choice, the Lions pick up a run. Leaves Olschlager at first. Chan will cross the plate. RBI for Olschlager. 1-0 Lions. 2 down. Runner at first. Jack Potter to the plate. Number 9 hitter. Potter, the Lions shortstop, takes the first pitch high. There goes the runner, throw down. Again, behind the runner, bounces and hits Olschlager in the back, stolen base. I think the pitch with the ball count may be 1-1. We'll wait and see. Comes a pitch from Wise. Ball is high. Oh, no. Ball. There are 3 balls. No strikes at all there. I stand corrected. That one finds some pay dirt. 3-1 to Potter. Runner in scoring position down there. Corbin Carroll on deck. Comes the pitch. A dribbler out to first base. And Olschlager falls down coming out of the box. And is retired to end the inning. Michael, did the first baseman run that over or toss it?
Unassisted, I'm sure.
Are you back there reading?
I'm not certain, but I'm going to say 3 unassisted.
We're going to the bottom of the second, right?
Yes.
Cool. I think good. Okay. Yeah, I accepted.
We're going to call that 3 unassisted for the third out. myself and everyone back here was distracted by the sprawling Jack Potter. So we'll have to refer to tape later, or if you know, you can call in and let us know. Trope out to the mound for his second inning of work with a 1-0 lead. He'll be facing the cleanup hitter, Cooper Angel, the second baseman. On deck, Seamus Cleary. Angel playing second base today and wearing number 14 for Nathan Hale. Strike called. Swung on and fouled back. 0-2. Trope continues to get ahead of the hitters, throwing aspirins. That one's up and away. Strike three call in the inside corner. And Trope has struck out the first 4 batters he's seen, 3 of them looking. One down brings up Seamus Cleary, number 10, the shortstop. Ball 1 to Cleary. Ball is fouled away.
Oh, they're the... Wait, I have it. 1 second.
What?
Sorry, that's the Twitter for them. My bad.
Ball is inside to Cleary. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball is hit deep into right field. Andrews back. Can't get it. Picks it up in front of the warning track and gets it back in, and we have a 1-out double off the bat of Seamus Cleary. Brings up Nate Hess with 1 out and the tying run out there at second base. Hess wearing number 18, and he is the designated hitter today. Comes the pitch. Ball is up. Trope's been relying on his fastball, and it's been working to this point. There's a strike, hits the outside corner. Cleary seemed to have it timed up pretty well. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Strike 3 call, outside corner. Left-handed hitting Jake Wanutka. Left fielder wearing number 13. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and foul off. Out of play. So a little speculation about that collapse by Potter at the plate. As I say, I'm familiar with this field. And underneath the dirt on either side of the plate is a layer of red brick. I'll take a pause here. Comes the pitch. Foul. 0-2. And a lot of loose dirt on top of that red brick right now. So that first step out of there, especially with the back foot pushing off, could have been why Potter went down and why that may happen more at this park than any others. Comes the pitch. A little low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Of course, that left-handed batter's box is not as deeply grooved and worn as is the right-handed batter's box. Comes the 1-2. Runner's going. Throw down. And he is called out. Throw was high. Looked like the runner was going to get in. I think his slide slowed him down. Sanders came down quickly with the tag and put it on him. Now, by the way, there's only one umpire here today. It's the home umpire. The home plate umpire is taking care of everything. Not sure what happened. Illness, missed assignment, but Blue has this one all to himself.
Yeah, I would definitely say so.
2-5 put out. For the third out of the inning, Wanutka will lead off the bottom of the third with the fresh count when the Nathan Hale Raiders come to bat in the bottom of the third. William DeForest threw out the runner trying to steal third base.
D throws out the runner trying to steal.
Yeah.
He throws out the runner trying to steal to third.
Yeah.
Third trying to steal into the top of the third.
Here we go. Top 3, 1-0 lines back to the top of the order for Lakeside. Corbin Carroll to the plate. Flew out to left field his first time up. First pitch, breaking ball. A soft breaking ball. Bounces in. Umpire asked Carroll to remove his sliding glove from his back pocket and pass it along to the first base coach, who can hand it along to him should he get and remain there. Comes the pitch. Outside corner, 1 ball, 1 strike. There she goes! Way back. Might be out of here. Could be. It is gone. A home run for Corbin Carroll. Into the tall spruce. Carroll crosses the plate, taps helmets with his battery mate, William DeForest. A little bit of bump from the on-deck hitter, Luke Porter, and game's 2-0, nobody out. And DeForest to the plate. DeForest takes the curveball low. That strike even to count. A 1-1 to DeForest, who grounded out to the third baseman back in the first. Ball low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's Carroll's 6th home run of the year. 2 of the 6 have been inside the Parkers, line drives down the first base line. There's another hot shot out to third. Nice backhand by the third baseman. Throw across, and he gets to Forrest. 1 down.
That was his 6th home run of the year? Is home run 1 or 2?
Or you can say HR if you're trying to save thumbs.
Okay.
Ball is away to Luke Porter.
Thank you.
Good looking fastball. Porter wanted it, but he fouled it off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball. Hitting out to shortstop on a couple hops. Picks it up. Throws it across. And there are 2 down. Wise is showing much more composure than previous pitchers have after being victimized by those big Carroll home runs. Breaking ball away. Going to his breaking ball, and he's induced a couple of ground outs with it. There's a fastball away. 2-0 to Julian Sanders. Swung on and belted. Way back. Home run for Luke Porter. I'm sorry, Julian Sanders. Thank you. Sorry, Julian. Didn't mean to try and take anything away from you. Luke, you'll get yours next time around. Julian Sanders got all of that pitch.
Is that his first home run of the year?
Oh.
Yeah.
There is something very similar about these swings of these two, Porter and Sanders, that that mesmerizes me, and I perhaps sometimes think of them as one. Strike called to Jackson Andrews. Cannot sneak a fastball past either one of those. Curveball swung on and missed. Either one of those two young men. 2 home runs here in the third have moved the lead out to 3-0. Looked like a knuckleball, breaking ball for sure. And Andrews is down on strikes. At the end of 2.5, score is 3-0 Lions. Number 7 hitter, Wanutka back to the plate. He was up there with a 2-2 count. Come the pitch. Finds the outside corner. 0-1. When Seamus Cleary was thrown out at third. And there's a ball that misses the mark. And that one's wide. 2 balls, 1 strike. Strike, low inside corner. Even to count at 2. Just the count that Wanutka had his last time up. Here comes the pitch. Fouled away. Count is still 2-2. That one's wide. Runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the 3-2. Ground ball out to third. Oh! Hops up, hits Sanders in the chin, throws across, and he's safe. This field is tough. Looked like it hit him in the chin, maybe just the chest. And the field umpire has arrived. Some conversation going on out there between the Lions manager and the defense. Can't tell what it is, but Sundin asked Sanders to watch for the bunt. First pitch to Joe Marcinick is a strike called. As is the next, 0-2. Swung on and missed. 1 down. Brings up the number 9 hitter, catcher, number 8, Dominic Nolan. Trope checks the runner. Comes a pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Swung on, hit foul down the right field line, 0-2. Breaking ball is high. And that breaking ball did not break and stayed over Dominic's head. Swung on, hit in the left field. Chan takes it into the glove for the second out of the inning. Let me see. Yes. Yes. And back to the top of the order for the Raiders. Jack Stanger struck out looking. Runner at first, 2 down here. Curveball first pitch, strike to Stanger. Curveball away.
I think I'm going to liberate one of my ears from the headphones here so I can hear what the umpire is saying to the batter and the catcher, perhaps. Breaking ball is high. 2-1.
Swung on, hit foul. Out of play on the right side. 2-2. Fastball fouled off the screen. Comes the pitch. Swung on, hit deep. Andrews back under the ball at the warning track, makes a catch, and the inning comes to a close. Nathan Hale threatens, but strands a runner out there at first base, and we come to the top of the 4th inning. Score is 3 for Lakeside Lions, and no score yet for the Nathan Hale Raiders.
Jackson made a catch deep right field or just right field?
Batter flies out to Jackson Andrews at the warning track.
At the warning. Okay, so batter flies out to Jackson at the warning track, and he makes the catch.
Flies out already includes
okay.
means makes the catch.
Okay, batter flies out to Jackson at the warning track.
Yeah, the warning track makes it sound like he had to go a long way to get it.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So have you ever noticed the warning track? What that is? It's kind of cool. So so there's an outfield grass, and then here's the wall. And in the big ballparks, you'll see it. It's all dirt out there. So the runners, they can feel the change from grass to dirt, and they know how many steps they have before they crash into the wall.
Perfect.
Yeah. I'll teach you.
Thank you.
Michael will tell you.
Okay, Lions up, and this is the bottom of the 4th.
Top of the 4th. And we're ready to go. Top of the 4th here. Brendan Chan to the plate. Takes a breaking ball wide. And Chan delivers a line drive past the pitcher, up the middle for a base hit. Leadoff single for Chan. Brings up designated hitter Jared Ficus. Swings at the first fastball he sees. Misses it. 0-1. Breaking ball. Breaking ball drops in for a strike. 0-2 to Ficus. Ficus walked his first time up. He's in the hole here now. Wise goes to that breaking ball again. See if he could get it one more time. Just a little too far outside. Chan with a big, big lead. Ball's away. 2-2. Chan sold a couple of bags his last time, his last time he was on base back in the second. Got a big lead here on the 2-2 count. Nothing doing. Ball is too high and away. Count is full. Wise has to come into Ficus now. He looks pretty confident, though, with his breaking ball. Let's see what he's going to do here on this 3-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. And the throw down is off the mark, and Chan has another stolen base. His third of the game. Brings up Kurt Olschlager. Ball one. Ball is up at the eyes. 2-0. Swung on, hit deep to center field. Center fielder, but he's on his horse. He's back, he's under the ball, makes the catch. Chan's going to third. Here comes the throw, straight through, but it's offline. That fly out, that deep fly out to center field allows Chan to get to second base. There are 2 outs now. Jack Potter at the plate. Ball is wide, blocked by the catcher. Now there's not much space back here behind home plate, so the ball would have to ricochet off the backstop and go up either one of the lines for a runner to try and score. If it comes straight back, pitcher or the catcher could get it and get the runner out. Boy, that strike zone is wide. 1 ball, 1 strike. I am a little blocked out here. It may come across the front edge of the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Potter. Comes the 1-2 pitch. Potter fouls it away, knowing that the umpire is going to ring him up if he doesn't put a bat on that thing. Comes the 1-2 to Potter. That one bounces in. Ball very wide. Count is full to Jack Potter. Corbin Carroll on deck. You got to think that Wise wants to take care of Potter here. Does not want to see Carroll again with 2 runners on base. But he will. Ball 4, runners at first and third, 2 down. Corbin Carroll to the plate. And the Raiders coach wants a timeout to talk this over with his battery. How to pitch to Carroll at this point. Last week, Carroll was walked twice with runners on base. Once with runners on first and second to load the bases to get to DeForest. You got to assume the Raiders want to pitch to Carroll, otherwise they would just send him on down. Maybe on a different count they might, but let's see how they work it. You got to believe they're going to try the corners inside and out. Comes the pitch. Curve ball inside. Wind blowing out. That one bounces in, gets away. That's going to let Potter get down to second. 2 balls, no strikes. And with first base empty, why risk it? And Carroll gets a free pass.
They walked Carroll.
And they're going to swap out the pitchers here with the bases loaded. Who's coming in here? Number 16 for the Raiders. And I'm going to have to dig into my paperwork to find out who that is. Ethan Glass. Glass comes in the unenviable position of facing his first batter, William DeForest, with the bases loaded. Ball is up to DeForest. DeForest has not yet shown the bat that he had last year when he led the league in doubles. Looking to break through here. He's in a good spot to get something to hit. Here it comes. Ball bounces in and away. 3-0. Coach Sundin just nodded. I'm not sure what that meant. Wonder if they're green lighting him to try and get his bat going, or if they're going to make him take. He takes the pitch because it was high. We'll never know. And he's down to first base, and everyone else moves up 90, which means a run comes in, and it's an RBI for DeForest. Potter at third, Carroll at second, DeForest at first, Luke Porter. Breaking ball drifts away. 5th straight ball thrown by Glass. Ball is high. 2-0. Porter wanting to hit swings at a ball that was very low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Grass should still give him something good to hit. Here it comes. Swung on, hit deep into center field. Center field is back in front of the fence. He makes the catch, and the inning comes to a close. And the Lions strand 3 in their half of the 4th inning. Coming to the bottom of the 4th, 3-0, 4-0, Lakeside.
So now it's bottom of the 4th.
Bottom of the 4th. Will Austin out here doing the duties.
Yeah, Will.
Helping the new Lakeside pitcher, Julian Sanders, warm up while let's see, may have moved things around a bit. Let's see. Yeah, DeForest is getting his gear on, so Austin is down here helping. The pitcher warm up. Aiden Urbano will lead off when we get
You're good, Julian.
when we get going here. Jackson Andrews has taken over third base. Corbin Carroll still in center. Looks like Brandon Chan still in left. I cannot see who that is in right field. Ruby, can you zoom in on that with that camera? Get a number on it? I think you're right. I think it is Henry Evans.
Yeah, Julian.
Sanders throwing hard, and he's ready to go. First pitch to Urbano is a fastball strike. He's throwing no less hard than was Eli Trope.
I think it was fine. It said something about like the memory card. I don't know, but I think I restored everything.
Swung on and fouled. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah. Okay. I think I did everything fine. I don't know. It got hit, so. Yeah, I might have missed a few.
Line drive up the middle. Ball hits a bad spot in the turf, skips past the center fielder. Gonna be a leadoff double for Urbano. It wasn't a straight skip. It hit the turf and shot about 15 feet to the right. No way anyone's gonna feel that. Brings up number 17, Tyler Miller. Fouls it back here. That may have jarred the camera.
That one was fine. A few ago, though, it definitely hurts.
I'll take a look the first chance I get.
Hey, sorry, I can't. I'm filming and tweeting, so I can't text otherwise I get stressed. But okay. Well, I feel like the baseball game will definitely be over by 6. Unless I'm
Ball's up, throw down. Gets past the shortstop,
What?
but Carroll is on it quickly to keep the runner at second base.
I can't drive a car back to Lakes. You can just come pick it up, but if not...
1 ball, 1 strike to Urbano. Tyler Miller on deck. I'm sorry, this is Tyler Miller. Urbano's out there on second after that double. It's Cooper Angel who's on deck. Ball is up and away.
Wait, what? Can Ezra not drive you home? Julie with what? Oh.
Ball is low.
You could be like, I wanted to save gas and I left it at Lakeside. I don't really know. If you can come pick your car up, totally take it, and I can find a ride somewhere.
3-1 to Miller.
Yeah.
Miller asked for timeout.
Sounds good. I'll set the alarm on my phone right now. Okay, thank you. Love you. Bye.
Ball 4 inside. And the Raiders have runners at first and second with nobody down here in the home half of the fourth. They are in the rears by 4, but looking to do something about that here. Cooper Angel gets his first look at Julian Sanders. Comes the pitch. Ball gets away. Runners are going to move up 90 feet. It's one of those balls that did not come straight back but went up the first base line. Wild pitch puts both runners into scoring position. Strike finds the bottom of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that finds a corner as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Line's looking for ounce here. Comes a 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Swung on and missed. The catcher picks it up, throws down to first. It was high. Porter had to come high off the bag to get it. By the time he came down, umpire said he was off the base. Looked like they had him. Sundin is out to talk with the umpire, asking, see if he's going to ask if the home plate umpire can give it a second look. The field umpire is gesturing, that is my call. DeForest and the home plate umpire are discussing it, but it looks like nothing is going to change, and the bases are going to be loaded with nobody out. And Coach Jack Roger now wants a timeout to go and talk with his pitcher. That's going to be a KE2. Runners at second and third, of course, held as the bases are loaded. Okay, big threat here in the bottom of the fourth by the Raiders. Bases loaded, nobody out with Seamus Cleary at the plate. See the first pitch strike. Cleary had that big double in the right in his first at bat. He's looking for a fastball to put somewhere. Comes a pitch from Sanders. Swung on and missed. He's pretty eager. Hopefully Sanders can take advantage of that. Something off the plate that looks good. Comes a pitch. Ball is inside, almost hits Seamus, but does not. Seamus Cleary. One ball, two strikes. Sanders on the ropes here with nobody out and the bases loaded. But he's ahead here in the count. Here it comes. Breaking ball. Cleary pulls the bat back. Swung on and missed. There it is. That fastball that's up that looks so good with that much heat on it is hard to catch up to. Seamus is the first down of the inning. Big strikeout for the Lions. Brings up Nate Hess. Caught looking by Trope back into second. Sanders into the wind. Here comes the pitch. There is the heat. 0-1. Swung on and missed. Comes back with it, the heater again. 0-2. What's he going to throw here? Stand by. Come the wind in the pitch. Fastball too far off the plate. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Two down. If bases loaded, 2 outs. Comes the pitch. Bounces in, gets past the catcher, but bounces back to the pitcher. Sanders overthrew that one. He struck out the last 3 batters, yet there are only 2 outs. How about that? If he strikes out this next batter, he will have struck out 4 in an inning. But he's behind here, 1 ball and no strikes. Comes the pitch. Ball is up and away. 2-0. Comes the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Foul tipped into the catcher's glove. 2-2. I think that was Nate Hess who struck out a moment ago. Jake Wanutka is the hitter now. Here comes the pitch. Low. Count is full. Runners will be going. Time is called by the hitter. Gonna be a fastball right down Broadway. Here it comes. Runners go. Swung on and missed. And after having the bases loaded with no one out, Julian Sanders turns up the grit and strikes out 4. Coming to the top of the 5th, still 4-0 Lions. Let me get back up there, Ruby. Here we go, top 5. Leading off, new Lions pitcher, Julian Sanders. Oh, and he takes it on the shoulder. A glancing blow off his upper left shoulder, not his pitching arm. And he's on to first base down there. Ethan Glass still out there pitching for the Raiders. Jackson Andrews takes a strike call. And a ball high. Swung on, hit hard to center field. Center fielder, he's not going to try and catch it. Again, down on a bounce. And Sanders will hold it second on the hard line drive single off the bat of Jackson Andrews. And the Lions come back here and put their first 2 hitters on. Brings up Brandon Chan on base a couple of times today already. In the second, on an error by the shortstop. And in the fourth, last inning, on a line drive single. Come the pitch, showing bunt. Ball was away. Chan pulled back his bat. Showing bunt again, pitches high. Chan pulls the bat back as well as leaning back a little. It was across the eyes. Showing bunt again. And he bunts it in the air. And they barely get to Speedy Chan at first base on a 1-3 putout. Runners both are now in scoring position on the Chan bunt. Brings up Jared Ficus, walked and struck out. Pitch is high to Ficus. A breaking ball heading for Ficus's head, makes a curve and cuts across some part of the plate for a strike. Pitch is in the dirt. 2-1.
Runners on second and third.
Ficus thought of taking a hack at that, held up though, and with a called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 pitches. Called strike would have been very hard to put a bat on. Comes 2-2. Breaking ball, stroke deep down the left field line. It's going to stay fair. Oh, no. I don't quite have an angle on it, and I was blocked out by third base coach and the runner. But apparently it dropped just foul. I have some confirmation there from Michael Porter. Eye in the sky. Still 2-2 to Ficus. Comes the pitch. Whoa. That was headed for me. Three balls, 2 strikes. A wild one here, a wide one here. We'll load the bases, but that's right downtown. Fouled back at the plate. Count still full. 7 pitches so far in this at bat for Ficus. Making Glass work out there. I gotta say, Glass shows a lot of composure out there for when he's on the hot seat here. Swung on and missed a breaking ball. Sends Ficus back to the dugout. Kurt Olschlager to the plate with a couple of runners out there. Swung on, hits the ball into right field. Right fielder's charging. Is he going to get there? No, he's not. That's going to pick up the 2 runs. And the Lions will extend their lead 6-0. First pitch swinging. Single into right field. Brings up Jack Potter with a runner at first and 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Ball outside to Potter. Corbin Carroll on deck. I should mention, by the way, obviously showing no ill effects from that collision he had Friday with Lions second baseman Kurt Olschlager. Here comes the pitch. That one is low to Potter. 2 balls, no strikes. Apparently on the collision, Potter's knee collided with the ribs of Carroll. Oh! I said Potter. Yeah, sorry. Thank you, Ruby. It was Kurt Olschlager who collided with Corbin Carroll in center field on Friday. Let me get my bookkeeping done here. Let's see. Potter's hit by the pitch. He moves down the first, Olschlager to second, and Corbin Carroll to the plate with a couple of runners on again. So they'll probably pitch around him as as last time. Anyway, Friday after that game, I talked with Corbin. He said he felt fine, felt like he could come back in and bat, but Coach Sundin was not going to have any of it. Swung on, hit foul. Good-looking curveball, and Carroll was just about all over it, but fouls it down the first base line. Anyway, said he was ready to hit right away. Over the weekend, though, Carroll did whatever he needed to do, and he got himself loosened up, and he's ready to go. Oh, he liked that pitch. I think Glass took a little something off of it. Carroll was on top of it. Fouled it straight down into the ground. No balls. 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on, top of the 5th. 2 in also. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Glass. Breaking ball. Bounces off the backstop here. After getting past the catcher. Comes the 1-2 to Carroll. Here it is. Swung on, foul tipped into the catcher's glove. And a big smile on the face of Glass. That's a feather in his cap, you got to believe. Striking on a dangerous, dangerous hitter here.
I can say Kurt got 2 RBIs, right? Okay, perfect.
6 runs?
So the Lions pick up a couple more here in the top of the 5th. They take the field with a 6-0 lead. Sanders back to the mound. He'll be facing the 8-9-1 hitters, Marcinick, Nolan, and leadoff hitter Jack Stenger, unless there are any pinch hitters.
Bottom of the 5th. Okay, thank you.
We got 9! Do the cross!
Here we go. Joe Marcinick take the first pitch called for a strike.
Yeah, Julian.
Swung on and fouled back. Two balls, 2 strikes to Marcinick. Strike 3 called. Marcinek down on strike. That's the 5th straight strikeout. And 11th overall through 4 1/3 innings for Lions pitchers. That ball is fouled off the bat of Dominic Nolan. Oh, yes, Dominic Nolan, catcher. Ball away, 1-1. Swung on and fouled over towards the on-deck circle.
All right, good job, D.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stay in there, kid.
Breaking ball stays up 2-2.
Am I allowed to use emojis?
Yeah, you have a number.
Ball's popped high on the infield. Shortstop calls for it. Takes it in, and that's the 2nd out of the innings. Back to the top of the order for the Raiders, Zach Stenger. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Strike called. Stinger in the hole, 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Coming to the top of the 6-0 Lakeside Lions over Nathan Hale Raiders. another new pitcher for Nathan Hale. Number 2, Dylan Healing Cranston. His first order of business is William DeForest here as we enter the 6th inning. First pitch is a ball that bounces in. Another bouncer gets away from the catcher. 2-0. And there's a strike. Three and one. Line drive. Fair down the third base line. Hit front of the bag, bounced over it. DeForest rounding second. He's going to go for third. And he's going to make it sliding. Lead off triple for the Lions catcher. Luke Porter to the plate. Takes the first pitch for a ball back in the first. Porter doubled. Then he grounded out and flew out. Fouls the ball at the plate. 1-1. Here it comes. Swung on, hit hard into right center field. Is it going to get past the fielder? Yes, it will. Porter's rounding first. On his way to second. Here comes the throw. Cutoff man had to chase it, so he was not able to make a good transfer. They may have had a shot at Porter at second, but it was hit to the deepest part of the park. And Porter has his second double of the day. An RBI, the 7th run for the Lions. Brings up Julian Sanders. A walk, a home run, and a pop out to the pitcher. Takes the ball low. Ground ball out to third. Backhander there. Checks the runner. Throw across. Going to be a one-hopper. Gets it just in time. And picks it to retire Sanders. And hold Porter at second. Brings up Jackson Andrews. Could not pull the trigger on that strike. 0-1. Joe Marcink playing a good defensive third base down there. Pitch is wide. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike finds the bottom of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And I got to give some props to the first baseman too, who's caught a couple of those one-hoppers that the third baseman has thrown. Comes the pitch. Swung on, hit high and deep, but it's going to go foul down the left field line. Almost home run distance. but a little too far to the left. Just a loud strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one was high. 2-2. Gets past the catcher. Runner's going down to third. Does a throw down. Not going to get there in time. Wild pitch, and Porter takes third. Count is full to Andrews. Fly ball would get a runner in. Swung on and fouled at the plate. Oh! Off the upper thigh of the catcher. Umpire's going to give him a break. He's still hopping around here. It's stinging. He may need a second. Says he needs a second. The coach comes out to give him a look. He's dancing a little bit like the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz.
So we're at the top of the 6th.
The little skips he's taking there.
You're good. Just come pick up the car. I can find it right now. You're fine. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah. Totally. I'm sorry that it's at Hale.
3 balls, 2 strikes to Andrews.
Sorry that I'm
Comes the pitch.
use your car at 6:30. I feel bad. No, yeah, come get it, or if that's
Strike 3 call. Andrews called looking there. 2 down.
whatever's more convenient for you. I want to get you home as soon as possible. I feel bad. Okay. Yeah.
Brandon Chan to the plate.
Okay. Sounds good.
Takes the strike.
Sounds good. Okay. Do you know where it is? It's at Nathan Hale at Meadowbrook. Yeah, Meadowbrook Playfield.
Ball's hit into right field.
What?
Pretty much right to the right fielder. Takes it in and brings the inning to a close. Lions do pick up 1 more run, however, and extend their lead to 7-0. Coming to the bottom of the 6th. Let's see who's coming to the mound here. Looks like it's going to be Maple Moody taking over the duties.
7-0 Lions.
Sanders returns back to third base. Andrews back to right field. Evans back to the dugout.
Any more runs in, comma, and go into the top of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th, thank you. I always get confused. Go into...
Six.
Go into the bottom of the 6th.
6, 7-0. And we're ready to go. Moody has a sign. He works from the stretch with the bases empty. Here comes his first pitch. Swung on, hit deep to left field. Left fielder back, has a beat on it. Leaps off the fence. Going to be a stand-up double for the hitter, Aiden Urbano. High fastball right in the zone, and Urbano got a lot of it. Tyler Miller to the plate. A strikeout and a walk is 2 times up. Takes the strike. He's going to need to move up in the box if he's ever going to get that strike. Moody stays out there. He'll be doing pretty good. Comes a pitch. Ball bounces in. 1-1. Throw back. Gets the runner back. Here it comes. Ball is up. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ground ball to first. Off the first baseman's chest. He'll take it himself. Stayed with that one. Chested up. Keep it in front of you. Picked it up. Told the pitcher he had it. Stepped on the bag. 3 unassisted. 1 down. Urbano moves over to third. Cooper Angel. Couple of strikeouts. 1 looking, 1 swinging. Ball is away. That heater finds a mark. 1-1. Breaking ball poked into center field. Is Carroll going to get there in time? Yes, he will. Here comes the throw. Oh, my gosh. Oh, cut off. Beautiful throw. Runner would have been DOA had he continued. Was a laser beam going to take a perfect hop right to the catcher? But it was cut off by the first baseman as the message was received by the runner down there at third. He stayed put. Just a busy out. 2 down. Runner at third. Seamus Cleary to the plate. Good looking breaking ball. Cuts across the plate for a strike. Cleary had a hot double back in the second. Struck out in the fourth. Breaking ball just high. 1-1. Here it comes. Oh, breaking ball froze Cleary at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Strike 3 call. And the shutdown is intact. 7-0 here at the end of 6. Going to the top of the 7th. 7-0 Lions. Jared Ficus up to the plate to lead off the 7th for the Lions. Takes the ball away. Hits a sky-high fly ball in the center. Center fielder takes a few steps back, takes it in for the first down of the inning. Kurt Olschlager. 1 for 3. Single in the right. Back in the 5th. Grounds it foul over toward the Lions dugout.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Strike called to Olschlager. And headhunting a first base coach with that laser beam foul. No balls. 2 strikes to Olschlager. Comes the pitch. Hit to the other side. Third baseman has it. Throws across another one hopper, but the first baseman can't save him this time. Going to be an E5. Got a pinch hitter here for Jack Potter, Will Austin. Ball bounces in, gets away from the catcher. Olschlager could not advance. Healing Cranston out there again for his second inning of work. Comes the pitch. Swung on and missed a ball that was low. 101. Foul ball down the left field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Austin. Toss over to get the runner back. Austin holds up on that low pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Back to the top of the order. Corbin Carroll up for another at bat here. Carroll's 1 for 3 with a home run, a flyout, and a strikeout. Ball outside. Throw down to get Olschlager back. Comes the pitch. Ball is low. Toss over to get the runner back. Comes the pitch. Ball 3. Unlike his predecessor, Glass, Hale and Cranston does not seem to want to get the ball anywhere near the strike zone with Carroll. Here comes the pitch. And that one on the outside corner. 3-1. Comes the pitch. Brings it in. It's hit hard to center field. That's going to go a long way. It's going to go over the fence and off the library back there, I think. A 2-run shot by Corbin Carroll, his 2nd home run of the day. And the 9th run crosses the plate here for the Lions on that shot off the bat of Carroll. And that's Carroll's 7th home run of the season. Comes the pitch. Breaking ball. Cuts across for a strike. Ball bounces past the catcher. 2 out, nobody on, 2 in here. Top of the 7th. Strike 2 call. Ball hit to center field and taken in there, and that'll be the 3rd down of the inning. Coming to the bottom of the 7th. Lakeside 9, Nathan Hale 0.
Sure about was the trash bag, which I went in and asked about.
that building?
I've just been repeating what Roman says, or
Community center.
I call it the library.
the only thing I didn't know was that.
It's community center and there's a pool there.
Okay.
That's all the same building.
Yeah. I wish I had my
Yeah, I got that.
my phone. I'd take our pictures together and send it to Charlie.
I told him that I sent him a Snapchat. I told him to tune in.
Pitcher.
Yeah, he may or may not like
He
you.
was probably because that wins the game.
Yep. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
It's like, what did I just?
He's doing good. He started out really good at 2-0, 2-0, 2 saves, 0 ERA, and then he got lit up and saw a little bit of action since then. But they got 6 games this week, so they'll
Oh, really?
probably be out there.
How's he doing with the hitter? Is he just
It's PO. Pretty
PO?
good.
Really?
Yeah. Well, but at the same time, they told him he's just one injury away from going in, so they started having take more BP. So
Oh, we have one of those. We have an outfield we're catching right
What's the score?
9-0.
9-0 at the bottom of the 7th. Okay.
Good to see you.
now. But
Casey, you got a camera? Take our picture. Take our picture.
with the headset on?
Moody back for the bottom of the 7th here. And Nate Hess takes the first pitch. He sees for a strike. And that one buzzes the tower, even the count 1-1.
Send it to him.
Send it to him.
Yeah, I'll have it.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove, evens the count at 2-2. Umpire takes a walk, gives DeForest a chance to let the cobwebs clear or the sting to abate. Ground ball out to short. Backhander there by Potter. Throw across going to be high and over the first baseman's head. Brings up Wanutka with the runner at first, nobody down. Takes the first pitch, strike from Moody. Ball is softly lying down to the shortstop Potter, who goes up, brings it down for the first down of the inning. Check of the runner. Marcinek hits a similar fly ball to the other side of the diamond to Kurt Oschlager, a soft line drive. And there are quickly 2 down here after that first hitter reached on the error. Number 9 hitter Dominic Nolan flown out to left and popped out to short. Ball is high. Ground ball out to third. Taken, thrown across the diamond, backhanded by the first baseman, and the game is over on that 5-3 putout. Lions win here 9-0 against the Nathan Hale Raiders. Michael? So we have a game at 4 o'clock. We're back at Magnuson on Wednesday, is that right? And who are we playing against?
I think we're Magnus. I think we might be away tomorrow or Wednesday and home on Friday. Let me check.
Okay.
Nope, Magnuson both days. You're right. West Seattle, Magnuson, and Ingram. Magnuson.
Okay, so we have a couple of home games rest of the week, Wednesday and Friday. West Seattle and then Ingram. 4 o'clock start, but check the weather. Friday looks especially bad. Wednesday could be problematic, but weather can change. And Ruby's knocking on wood here. Make sure to keep things going the rest of the week. All right, so that's all from Nathan Hale High School. We'll see you on Wednesday. Lions are 6-0 in league play, 9-1 overall. Be safe. Roman out.
you have now.
Yeah, we're going full bore here now.
Well, it's a new.
Yeah. This is pretty neat.
A new career for you.
Yeah.
All that money you're making from it, right?
That's right. Big bucks.
Yes. Bye.